Yep. You better believe we're going live.
All right, camera, because for some reason it doesn't look perfect yet.
Rude.
Advance. Turn the contrast down. Why does it look a little pixely? Oh, I wonder. Yeah, widescreen. There we go.
There we go.
It was digitally zoomed. That's why I was looking a little pixely.
How rude.
Yeah, that's pretty good though. I left these in the sun all day to try to dry them up, and it seems like it worked pretty good. It's still like the paint still feels a little delicate, but it's not coming off on my finger. J.K. Tyler, all your chats are belong to me. Cake the Bandit, I'm here to listen to hot takes and view painting of minis. Yeah. Speaking of painting of minis, exciting stuff. I got my Da Vinci Maestro brushes.
Ooh wee.
And I haven't tried them out yet, but I think I'm going to give them a shot right now. And what's kind of fun is, so I got 2 size 1s, because I figured that would be the one I want. And they're just a little bit different. I mean, they're handmade. So one of them is just a tiny bit bigger than the other. And then I got a size 0 and a size 00. And they look identical. Like here, I got them both on screen. Or do I? Let me pull up my... Boom. The size 0 and the size 00. But they seem like good brushes. So I'm gonna first give them a little clean.
Put them in oils.
Yeah, definitely. I'm using my
just right in there.
What is this called? Jantastic's Drunken Brush Goop. Just give it a quick little clean before I Ratstail91. Hello, why leave dislike?
Because it's your duty. And Ratstail91, that's a very familiar name. Maybe that person's going to be an EOB complete tomorrow. Who knows that? But who knows? We certainly wouldn't know.
Eric Harth finishing my Malifaux Lord Cooper tomorrow. Ooh. I do not know what model it is, but if it's Malifaux, it sounds awesome.
Well, it's Lord Cooper.
Oh, of course, Lord Cooper, yeah.
And one of my faves.
Ahoy hoy.
Ahoy hoy.
The villain ain't rhyming off bread alone. Let him get some cognac, a mic, and a headphone, smoke, and mirrors. Caught her in the mix. Couldn't read the shorthand for mortars and bricks.
I couldn't have said it better than you right now. I mean, it's perfect.
I think I got some of those words right.
Yeah, probably.
Rest down. A cat ate my still intercessor sergeant, so I'm kit bashing to fix him.
Jeez, what's with all these animals eating miniatures? This is just I guess a common occurrence. You know what? That's what you get for watching EOB.
Yeah.
You get eaten minis, apparently. Very odd. I don't know what's going on with that.
Sweet. Did I just wash this one? Yes, I did. Okay, good. All right, let's give it a shot. That is a very long, sharp brush.
So you're doing some highlighting?
Yeah, a little edge highlighting with acrylic.
There you have it. Lucky Bat, sorry I'm late. I was watching the opening scene of Ghost Ship.
Hmm.
I don't know what that is.
Nope, me neither. Eric Hart, he has hunted everything there is on Earth, so he goes to Malifaux to hunt humans and nightmares. Ah.
I mean, don't we all? Oops. Let's say someone might be working on a thumbnail right now.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder who that could be. Little Malifaux. Malifaux is a big world.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's not even just Malifaux. It's also Into the Breach.
That's true. It is a whole thing. Flimbo the Dude, my pet ate my minis too. I took him to the vet, and apparently they can't take care of my pet homeless dude. Yeah, you gotta take them somewhere else.
Yeah, you gotta see a homeless pet specialist.
Geez, I think I'm a little slow today because I thought that was actually going somewhere. somewhere real. I'm like, oh no, your cat's sick. That's sad. But no. Although maybe you know, you collect people, which is a little inappropriate. You don't do that. J.K. Tyler, Tau are good for pets to eat.
Yeah, they are. Filthy Tau. You know, since Tau are fish, they're good. It's good for the iron and to get the iron and the potassium.
Chase Tosh, what mini/models do you think need a redesign? There's a video on the subject.
Yeah, there just happens to be. I mean, most of them really, but I know I didn't look at the comments that hard today because I was a little busy, but I know a lot of people were like, all Eldar, all the time, always. I'm like, yeah, but that's boring. Just say,
why would you
all Eldar?
Yeah. I think some people don't realize that it has to be a video and interesting.
No, it has to be factual and logical.
Exactly.
Dude, he asks for food, but what he really needed was a friend. Yeah, because at the shelter, I mean, they put him down at the end of the week.
That's true. It's very true. I think everything needs a redesign.
I've never had.
They should just redesign the whole thing.
I've never had exceptionally good brushes like this Da Vinci Maestro before, and it does feel nice. But I did some painting earlier, and I didn't end up using these brushes, and I still did a good job. I think it's still like 90% skill, like 10% your tools.
Yeah.
And really, it's not even 90% skill; it's just 90% experience.
I think I could believe that.
Lucky Bat. Maybe the friend we made was the food all the way, along the way. Liam, have you ever thought of painting some historical miniatures? Even if you don't, you still should check out Victrix Limited. They have some epic detail. I have often thoughts about historicals, and my thoughts are boring.
Ooh, that's your first hot take of the stream.
I see people paint beautiful historical minis, and they are really cool and epic. But I need a little bit of fiction to get me interested. I want some laser guns, some orcs.
Yeah. Doesn't have lasers. It's
Spaceships.
You just can't do it. Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's a bad limitation that you have, but you just have to work with it.
Yeah, I like a little fantasy.
You know. You like a little sci-fi.
Rat's Tail 91. My bases kind of suck compared to everyone else's. It's just Astro Granite with Agrax Earthshade. Well, I know a great YouTube channel to give you some great ideas on how to spruce up your bases.
What YouTube channel is it?
It's Miniac, actually. He does these 4-part... No, it's Eons of Battle! We have 80-something simple, easy-to-follow basing tutorials.
Mm-hmm. That is true. I've heard that. So watch all of them.
Mm-hmm.
El Rondario, Jay, are you living in a fantasy world?
Yeah! I'm a
Yes.
Barbie girl in a Barbie world wrapped in plastic.
That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, I don't want to paint historical minis. Also, historical minis, it's really easy to be wrong with. Like, that's not the right color.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever even been to a museum?
Exactly. You have no idea what color that tank was supposed to be? The shade is slightly off?
Moniteur, I like Space Wizards. I like Space Wizards, too. Quick, 15324. You know what really needs a range refresh? Space Marines. It's just been too long. I was shocked. Tons and tons of people came to the defense of the Storm Speeder, which I think just looks like poop.
Mm-hmm.
So it turns, I just assumed everyone thought exactly like me. Stanley Campbell. Adeptus Sororitas need a range refresh with anime heads. Ooh woo!
Ooh woo heads.
Master Shake 9000. Are we on week 5 of these minis yet? I'm expecting 30 hours per mini now from this channel.
Not yet.
How long has it been?
Well, it's only been 6 parts.
Ah, okay. And they're getting right along.
Mm-hmm. Like, yeah.
Oops.
I mean, I guess it depends on everything. When, this week? Probably? Do you think they'll be done this week?
Probably.
Yeah. I don't see why not. I mean, you could stretch it.
Mm-hmm.
We could just never move on.
Yeah.
That would be kind of fun. You just keep repainting and repainting and repainting and repainting the same thing over and over and over and over again.
Rat's Tail 91. For some reason, I don't really like the idea of kitty litter on my bases. Also, I want my core army to be uniform. Yeah, somebody did. I can't remember if it was a comment or not, but it was somebody said that a kitty litter, it can fail over time if it absorbs water. So I guess there's a lot of kitty litter in my army. So I'll let you guys know in 5 years if there's any catastrophic failure. I know I've had cork delaminate over years and years. Cork that was super glued together, and then over time the paint and glue on top started to shrink, and so the cork kind of peeled up.
Mm-hmm.
Moniteur, I love my Storm Speeder Hammer Strike, but I accidentally assembled all the dudes inside, so now it's going to be a puzzle to paint. Yeah! Just make them the same color as the ship.
Mm-hmm.
They have matching armor. J.K. Tyler, Jay, why is the prequel trilogy better than the sequel trilogy? Which one is what? I like the sequel trilogy. The sequel trilogy is better than the prequel trilogy. The only thing that the prequel trilogy has going for it is the supplemental material. I think Clone Wars is the best Star Wars that's ever been Star Wars. But it's so good, it makes the movies even more garbage. Because the Anakin and Obi-Wan and everybody from the Clone Wars TV show are different characters than they are in the movies.
Rat's Tail 91. Would you paint an anime mini? I'm developing a game, and the theme is very anime-esque.
I could probably paint an anime. I'll paint an anime mini before I paint a historical mini.
There you have it. And,
Are there?
I mean, you could send us a DM. We can, sort out some business too, if you.
Yeah, I don't know. Are there?
Let's figure this out.
Because I know there's a huge thing of anime statues. Because one of my friends who adores anime more than air in life, they have like hundreds of little statues, but they all come pre-painted. Are there like miniature anime characters that aren't painted?
I would assume so.
It'd be really funny to give one a grimdark paint job.
Oh, that would be amazing.
Grimdark Hello Kitty. Coec 15324. So if someone watched 80 plus basing episodes, if each episode was a minute long, it would take over an hour. But since they are closer to 4 minutes long, that's what, 5 hours of content? Easy sit down. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. We've gotten comments where people are like, "Yeah, I've watched all of your basing tutorials."
Mm-hmm.
Every single one. Pop some popcorn, just sit there and watch.
Oh my gosh, I did a pun. Catastrophic.
Yeah.
I didn't even notice that.
Mm-hmm.
I think they used the word
with.
Catastrophic, and that's why it was in my head.
So they used the pun.
Mm-hmm.
But I think you should lie and say that you made it up.
I came up with it. Yeah, I came up with it. No one told me that it can get wet and fall apart.
You just had a feeling.
Mm-hmm. John, first time catching you live. Just moved to a new city here. Necromunda is a big game, so I'm painting my Kador gang while I listen. I've named them El Calor. Ah, yeah. Necromunda looks badass. I don't know how to play it, but I own it. Monitor. Jay, you're wrong. The prequels also have pod racing. You know what? You're right. The prequels are perfect.
Mm-hmm.
How could I forget the pod racing?
Yeah, I mean, the pod racing is the best part. Remember when we thought that was at the beginning? But it's kind of towards the middle.
It's like 45 minutes into the movie.
Yeah. I thought it was at the beginning. My little kid brain only remembers that part of the movie.
10 letters. Counterpoint, Ewan McGregor. Yeah, everyone adores Ewan McGregor. He's not even doing that. He's doing as good as he could be doing in the prequels, but it's not like he's stealing the show. Like, I like him way more in The Men Who Stare at Goats or like Train Spotting than I do him in Star Wars. Eric Hart, there are plenty of anime minis. Ah, okay. Master Shake 9000. Are there anime minis? Yes, they're called hypersexualized naked minis of women, Jay. Ah, of course.
Well, there you go. And now we know. Don't call me Shirley. That's so wizard.
Aircraft. I hear Jay invented cat litter, actually. Yes. I also invented cats.
Yeah.
You know, people are wondering what came first, the cat or the cat litter. The litter came first.
Mm-hmm.
The litter was the easy part, really. Engineering a creature who would need the litter. That was the hard part.
Mm-hmm. Wow, that's actually really crafty.
Mm-hmm.
So you made the litter, and you're like, well, what is this used for? We can't use it for anything besides bases. And you actually made a creature that could use it.
Scottbot Productions, are Hellblasters good or a squad of Plasma Tactical Marines better? I don't know. Well, you definitely can't take a squad of Plasma Tactical Marines, but you can take a Devastator squad with 4 Plasma Blasters in it. I would bet that the Plasma Blast guns that the Primaris carry are better. Because they're probably not going to be heavy weapons. They're probably either rapid fire or assault, which means you're not going to have degrading ballistic skill when you move and fire. And since you're Space Marines, you're probably going to be moving and shooting. So I would probably go with Hellblasters if you want some plasma. Although Eradicators, which carry their Mega Melta guns, those kind of fit into the same category of... although they might be a little bit more vehicle killy than heavy infantry killing / like really tough killy stuff. Yeah, I'd say Hellblasters over the Devastators with blast guns.
Scalene Triangles. Hey everyone, I think I finally figured out the paint scheme I've been straining my brain thinking of for weeks.
Ah.
Sweet. Everything's orange.
Yeah. Speaking of everything's orange, back to the oils.
Ooh wee.
Some of them don't have the highlight layer yet. Chris Tosh, what is your least favorite 40k faction and why? Tau, because they suck.
Ooh.
No, probably not. I think Tau are actually kind of cool. What is Eldar? I think about Eldar the least, by far.
Yeah, I can see that. I don't know. I think about Tyranid the least. I think Tyranid are fine. I think that I'm okay with them. But I don't know.
You're a Zerg man.
I know. I am a Zerg man, but I just don't care about them. I think what it is since I have a Horde army, all other Horde armies are just off the table in my brain. Like,
you don't want to collect hundreds more...
No, I'm fine.
Five-string Connor. And the bad takes keep coming! Yeah!
Oh yeah, we're not going to stop those. Scottbot Productions, why do you hate Eldar? That's my oldest faction.
They just don't interest me that much. It probably doesn't help that their models are ancients, a lot of them, and so they don't look quite as hot and sexy as the new stuff. I don't know, they're just space elves who are a little snooty and stuck up.
You heard it here, folks. Jay hates elves.
Hates them.
Hate elves, hate dwarves.
You know what? I have painted an entire Eldar army for a commission for my cousin.
That's why. Maybe that's why you hate them.
Yeah, that's why I hate them. So I've actually painted and assembled most of the kits. Because it was a large army. Killer15324. I was told that the Tau were anime minis. They're definitely Japanese inspired. And like mech anime inspired. They're not a product of Japan, so they're not technically anime, but I think they're honorary anime.
Master Shake 9000, why is Jay racist against elves and dwarves? Hashtag cancel Jay.
I think I definitely appeal. What appeals to me is the more science fiction based races than the fantasy races.
So the orcs.
I do like. I mean, I like the orcs more than dwarves or Eldar. I think though, because the space orcs are so different than classic orcs, who just live in the next village over and raid the townsfolk, where they really do kind of have their own science fiction-y life made out of mushrooms and warfare. Yeah, they're a little bit more interesting than just the bad guys in a D&D campaign. And I know dwarves, and I know that orcs are interesting. Nobody explain it to me. I don't want to know. No actuallys.
No actuallys. We should make that graphic. Put that in there. Rat's Tail 91. If Games Workshop were to add a new faction, what would it be?
None. Use the factions you got. Don't add anything new. You got plenty. You can do so much with what you have. Any
That's
mini
true.
you can think of, it would slot so well into one of the factions that exists already. Anything you can come up with. Anything the heart desires, it would fit into an army that already exists. Yeah, no new armies. No new armies.
Joe Draco's. Actually, dinosaurs.
That is true. The Exodites are kind of neat. You see them just a little bit in the book The Infinite and the Divine, which is my favorite Necron book and probably one of the best Black Library books written. It's really good.
What about the Horus Heresy?
Oh god, Horus Heresy.
Actually, that's the best.
Uh-huh. Also, we have answered this question before, and what you said last time was if you wanted to add extra things, add them into the Tau.
Yeah. Yeah, new aliens could totally just slot
Makes
right
sense.
in a Tau.
Mm-hmm.
Wouldn't even need to explain it, because the
Giant.
Tau are always getting new allies from aliens they meet.
Mm-hmm. Which I would agree.
Yeah, so if you want to add Skaven and Squats and Seraphon or whatever, just add it to the Tau.
There you have it.
Elrondaria, a race of panda space explorers. You know, there is, in the lore of the Tau, there is a species that is supposed to look kind of like a bear. Scott Bot Productions, new army, cough cough, anti-Tyranids faction. I mean, I think every other race is the anti-Tyranid, because doesn't everything hate the Tyranid?
Yeah.
Like, because the Tyranid are just suck?
Mm-hmm. Liam, thoughts on Infinity Minis?
They're neat. I think they look nice. They're metal, so that kind of sucks.
There you
But
have
other
it.
than that, they look fine.
Mm-hmm.
They look good. I like a bunch of them. I haven't looked at the range too hard. I could definitely see getting into it one day, because it does seem like a popular game, and I want to play all the popular games. So that I can judge
Yeah,
them.
because you just want to be popular.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Chicky Nugs, I for one am looking forward to an army of Sisters of Battle dressed as anime cat girls.
I'm surprised it doesn't
Yeah,
already exist.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Edgar Gonzalez, hi all. Tonight is my first attempt at magnetizing. Wish me luck.
Ooh. I hope your drill bits are sharp. Koak 15324. Gene Stealer cults don't hate the Tyranids. No, they don't, but they should.
I love it.
J.K. Tyler, is his name J or J? It's J.
In The Simpsons, there's an episode where Homer doesn't know his middle name, but he
Mhm.
knows that the initial is J. And so he finds out that his name, his full middle name is J. J-A-Y.
Ah.
It's very funny. It's a whole little moment.
I have never seen an episode of The Simpsons.
Well, there you go.
Kino Kinones, add more
Master
app
Shake
humans
Knight.
to the guard. We need loyalist beastmen. I feel like beastmen look a little too chaosy to be loyalist. I mean, like goat people with horns. Like, it's already a little pushing, like, reasonability that they allow the Ogren and the Ratlings. I feel like horned goat people is a little much.
10 letters. I don't understand Tau hate. Like the Gundam-esque, like our Gundam-esque mechs really out of place in a setting that ranges from robo mummies to goblins with guns.
I think a lot of the they're kind of I think that a lot of people poke fun at them like they poke like you poke fun at the Canadians. Like they're just silly.
With love. And
Yeah, because
a lot
they're
of
they're
hatred.
cool. They're doing fine. They're very inoffensive, and they're probably very friendly, and they probably drink milk out of bags.
I was gonna say that, but I was drinking water. God damn it.
So yeah, no, I think the Tau are fine. I don't know if I'll ever collect an army of Tau, but I think it's just funny to pick on them. But I've never heard anyone say like Tau should not be in 40k or anything.
I'll say it. Tau shouldn't be in 40K.
Yeah,
There you go.
we're gonna lead the charge. We're gonna make a petition.
Yeah. Yep. Let's make that video too.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get 5 million signatures.
Joe Draco, I
To,
can't hold it in anymore. Your Black Templar aren't Black Templar enough. They're too gray. They are very gray. But I'm okay with that, because then they still look like something, even under not amazing lighting, which most games are played under poor lighting.
Mm-hmm.
JP McMurray, Guard had Beastman back in Rogue Trader. Yeah, there was a lot of stuff in Rogue Trader that we don't have anymore. Because we've moved on. We've learned from our mistakes.
What? Jeez, this might be one of the most offensive streams we've ever done.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, we're just attacking. We're just attacking left and right.
Mm-hmm.
Andy Dog Dad, hi. First time I've been able to make it to a stream.
Hi!
Well, welcome.
Chicky Nugs, Tau should not be in 40k. They should be in 50k. Celtic Nord tips. Here's some more money to fuel this addiction. I myself am making a 3D printed Loyalist Alpha Legion army.
Nice.
Ooh, I did a little 3D print shopping today.
Ooh wee.
I was on Etsy. And woo-wee, do a lot of different Etsy stores sell 3D prints. Like, if you look up any mini, like 18 different stores sell that mini.
Wow. Rat's Tail 91. I like my Necrons to be really bright since my eyesight is not the best. I do think people paint stuff a little too dark.
Yeah.
I mean, I had the problem with my orcs
Mm-hmm.
where it from you know, I don't know, 3 feet away they look just primed. 'Cause
Yeah.
they were just so dark.
Chicky Nugs tips. How dare you ruin this thriving hobby with your resin PLA filth? Elgu goes bird in the background.
Ah.
Joe Dracos, I feel moving from 7th's armor penetration system to 8th's armor penetration system was a mistake. It's hard to teach, and it makes it too easy to kill models. Now we're stuck in a power creep of weapon effectiveness. I do agree a little bit. I don't know if it's hard to learn, though. I mean, I think it's, you know, is it the same, greater, less than, or double? I feel like that's pretty easy compared to the chart.
But the chart was so much fun to look at.
Mm-hmm. Wait, are you looking at the hit chart or the wound chart? Ah, god damn it. All right.
God, the charts.
I do agree, though. It does make things very, very killy. And I was a little annoyed when the Primaris guns are just really good. Because it does sort of make, like, it does make the new Primaris stuff just better in a weird way. Like where they're filling the same role as old models, but they just can do them a little better. Because there was definitely a little bit more variety, or not variety, but there was a little more granular changes with the old system. Although I don't know how.
You said, everything should be on D10.
Everything, yeah, I wouldn't. I think that might be a good idea, is to move everything to D10, so you just get a little bit more room. Because I mean, really, what should happen is the game should be like, okay, it's perfect now. We're never going to add anything else, because if we keep adding things, it's going to get imbalanced and bloated. But we would hate that as gamers and people who play this game if they stop making new models, because we want the new models and the new rules and the new units. So we're kind of stuck in in the state of change.
Nobody buy anything anymore.
Yeah.
That'll solve it. All right, on 3.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, nobody buy Games Workshop for the next how long? Yeah, nobody buy Games Workshop for about 20 more minutes.
Exactly.
That'll show them.
Yeah.
Eric's Hobby Workshop, stop making me want to collect Black Templar. I really should not collect another army. I mean, do you collect the Space Marine yet? If you already collect Space Marines, then obviously don't. Because, how many colors of Space Marines do you need?
5.
But if you don't play Space Marines, I don't know.
And there you have it.
Mm-hmm.
Although, you can't buy from Games Workshop for the next 20 minutes.
Yeah.
We're protesting them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we're protesting them for still having Dominion in stock. God damn it. How dare they?
Oh, man.
Timbo the Dude, when's the Nick stream with the Jay is also here graphic? I want to see him paint orc parts. Orc pants. Yeah. I can't wait either. Then I can work my secret kill team.
Pant stream.
Pant stream. That would be a 30-part stream. 170
oh my God,
orcs.
That would be a 30-part stream right there. All right. Well, I finished 2. And it's been 12 parts. Only a few more to go.
Joe Dracos, I've been teaching some kids, and it's hard for them to grasp. It would be easier to say that AP3 negates armor saves of 3 up or worse. I know, that's hard for me to grasp. I think it's just too hard for kids. Like, just the game in general.
Yes.
AP3 negates armor saves of 3 up or worse. Yeah, okay. So Power Sword at AP3 negates the captain's armor save of 3 up. So then they go to their invuln save.
Eric's Hobby Workshop, Blood Angels and Night Lords.
Ah, well, yeah, don't collect another color of Space Marines.
Edgar Gonzalez, I already screwed up the protest, guys.
Oh, no!
10 letters. I already bought 4 Dominion boxes since we started protesting. See, there you have it. I mean, that's just what happens.
Chicken nugs. 20 minutes? Well, I guess I'll order recasts.
Exactly.
Player. Jake, opinions on green stuff rollers for basing? I think they're great. I think you just have to be real careful to cut the edge really clean. Because sometimes it kind of looks like you chipped away at it.
Oh, yeah.
I think the trick is maybe to cut it while it's still drying, so it's pretty soft. And so you try to get it in one clean cut, and then maybe use your sculpting tools to smooth it a little.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see that all the time. A little rough. Welcome back to Nick's Orc Painting Stream, episode 3067, part 5.
Yeah! Rat's Tail 91, I think my game concept is easier for kids and friendlier too. It's a water gun fight. I do think it needs
Nice.
a lot more work, though.
I like it.
Chase Tosh, what would happen if the Flood were to somehow infect a Space Marine? Yeah, they probably couldn't. But, I mean, the Flood is just kind of like baby Tyranid. Like, you know, baby's first Tyranid army. Because the Tyranid are more powerful in every way. I mean, the 40k universe is just kind of set up to be even more extra than all the other sci-fi universes.
Exactly.
Liam, my strategy with wanting more marine colors is to pick your marine chapter, then if you want to paint another color, just paint a successor chapter. You know, one thing that's totally on the table that I haven't seen a lot of people take advantage of is Space Marines often fight together with other chapters. So you totally could have, like, your tactical Marines are all, like, you know, Iron Hands, but then your tanks, a couple of tanks are from another chapter, and then, you know, your leaders are a Salamander and a Blood Angel. And I think that could actually be a really cool looking army. And give you a lot of opportunities to try out different things and different chapter tactics. Maybe even some Legion-specific models. Like you can bring a Furioso Dreadnought if you just decide, oh, I'm going to be playing with Blood Angels rules this time.
Mm. Zerg619. Hello, Eons Nick. Hoping you are fine. Working really hard on the remake of my Astartes papercraft project. Long way to go, but since I had some inspiration, I will try my best.
Ah, nice. Long time no paper craft.
Yeah. Ratstail91. I wish there was a fan-made faction or something for 40k, but I guess we don't need that yet. I mean, there is nothing stopping you from making making anything that you want, as long as people agree. And you know, although the faction that I would make, I would win every time. Everything can go through buildings, and every round I roll a dice to see if I win. It's a special rule. All of my things, all of my models are toughness 10. Which is just not possible. And strength 10.
You need to roll a 15. On 1d6.
Exactly.
Trash boat. Auga!
Love a good trash boat. Scott Bob Productions. How can a man play 40k without a Bane Blade?
I don't know. Bane Blades are pretty sweet.
Cruise Melon. I too am from the Midwest. It's been really hard finding players. Any tips on getting friends into the hobby?
Collect the second army and then let your friends try out the second army.
That is a good idea.
Maybe try to get into Kill Team because it's a little bit easier. I mean, there's less models. The rules are still a little tricky.
Yeah, Kill Team would be pretty good. Have you played at local hobby stores? Find other fellow dorks?
Yeah.
Dorks and goblins?
A lot of stores will have like a Warhammer Knight or a 40k Knight.
I think my store would be called Dorks and Goblins.
That's
a pretty good name.
Flim of the Dude. When is the custom Nick and Jay Space Marine heads? I want my Chaos Terminator Lord to talk about how he releases 3 videos a week and streams every night at 9 and still has more to say.
Ah, that's amazing.
$10. Another option is for painting whatever Marines in a single army is to just say, yeah, these are 9th Company. They want to succeed from the rest of the chapter, so they paint their armor differently. That is true. I wonder how successor chapters work exactly. Because it must be that a chapter grows in size. Or I guess a chapter could split off, because each chapter is supposed to be 1,000 Marines. I think that rule has kind of gone away now with Primaris, the Primaris reinforcements. Although that 1,000 Space Marine rule really was genius by Games Workshop to get people to be like, okay, so one day I will buy 1,000 Space Marines, and then the army will be done.
Akino Kinones, if you can afford another army just for friends, maybe pay for someone to play with you. We've talked about this before, where maybe you hire a stripper.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun.
Strip 40k?
I mean, it's all up to you guys, I guess.
Jonathan H., have you ever tried applying Retributor Armor Gold from Games Workshop through an airbrush? I did it after a tip from a video, and it worked. It looks nice. I don't even know if I own that color. The only gold I own from Games Workshop sucks. Let me find it.
I know what gold. I don't know the name, but I know what gold you have.
It is
because I have it too.
Auric Armor Gold.
Yep.
And it's basically water with some glitter in it.
It really is.
I bet, you know what? I bet it would go better through an airbrush, but yeah, applying it with a brush is worthless. It's also weird because usually I usually highlight gold with silver to get it to look brighter, not highlight gold with gold.
Akino Kinones, some dude hired a stripper to go to Olive Garden with him. Pay one to play 40k. Can't be much harder.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
You might have to pay a little extra for that no questions asked policy.
Exactly. Do you have to pay more to make them remember the rules?
Adam Drumheller, or be like me and have your friends do manual labor for you in the form of assembling. They get a taste of cool Warhammer models, and you get models built quicker. That's not a bad idea.
That's true. Yeah, it is very hard if you don't have friends and do it.
Yeah. For $20, it'll be whatever you want. Okay, so hear me out. And then, they're like,
Yeah.
Nope, not that. That's where I draw the line.
I think it's it'd be almost a harder ask to play 40k than do, normal stripper things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this is a weird stream, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like today's a weird one. Although tomorrow, I'm so excited for tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't wait to see what the hell Warhammer Plus is.
Oh, yeah! Oh, my goodness, Warhammer Plus.
Mm-hmm. And everybody can complain on it on stream tomorrow. Isn't that fun?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's not going to be good. Holy moly, what if it's good? What if they're like, we have 15 full-size TV shows?
That'd be a
don't.
surprise.
I wonder, though, how many hours of content is it going to drop with?
Ooh.
I'm going to guess 5. Or wait,
That
how many
would be
shows do they have?
It was a lot.
It was a bunch. I bet each show is about an hour. Because they're all shorts, aren't they?
Yeah, I think so.
Chicken eggs. Warhammer Plus is a scam. Oh, absolutely. But it's probably going to be a very entertaining scam.
Oh, I can't wait. Adam Drumheller. What happens when you get the stripper legitimately interested in Warhammer, though?
I mean, yeah,
Well, that's called a miracle.
yeah.
A Christmas miracle. Ooh, looks like we have our next video idea. Chicky Nugs. 10 reasons why Games Workshop is conning you with Warhammer Plus.
Yeah.
Ooh, Warhammer Plus kicked my dog. That's another good title. I can't wait to get it though. It's gonna be so much fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be a scam because like
No, I mean you're gonna.
it's just gonna be a poor product.
We don't know that yet.
That's true. That's true. Benefit of the doubt.
We're just assuming because it definitely seems that way.
Yeah. Like, how could it be fine?
Aquino Canones. Everyone who buys Warhammer Plus also gets a free copy of Dominion. That's how they'll make it work.
I'm down.
I mean, that'd be amazing. I'll take 2 Warhammer Pluses, please.
Scatbot Productions. Warhammer Plus gave me a banana. Ten letters. Warhammer Plus stole my wallet and drank all my milk. Adam Drumheller. Warhammer Plus slept with my wife.
Oh my goodness. Do you think that they're gonna tell us when Warhammer Plus is coming out tomorrow? Do you think they're gonna tell us the launch day?
Boy, oh boy,
Yeah.
that is $1 million question. I think they have to.
Yeah.
Like, they already put out a teaser that they're gonna do this thing. They didn't explain what it was or what it's gonna have on it, really.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're gonna have another announcement day of, so here's kind of more what we're thinking, and then later down the line they're gonna have another thing about when the product's gonna launch. Like, that would be madness. Maybe what they do though.
Mm-hmm. All right, so place your bets.
Mm-hmm.
Do you think that they will say what day it's coming out? I think they will.
I think they will too.
I think they have to. It'd be very odd. I can't wait to get it though.
Eric's Hobby Workshop. Honestly, if Warhammer Plus came with the right limited run models, that would hook me for sure. That would be interesting. I don't want them to do that, but I think that would be interesting because I bet you'd see all of the YouTubers painting up the limited edition Warhammer Plus models.
That's true.
Because from these streams, limited edition models do well.
Mm-hmm. Coek 15324. Warhammer Plus cut my hand off and said it was my father.
That's not true. That's impossible.
Eric Kurth. Warhammer Plus left a like. Well, I think Warhammer Plus left 8 likes.
Yeah.
Rude.
Yeah, no viewers right now would leave a like.
No. Real fans leave dislikes.
Last Melon, I hope they talk about the Horus Heresy box that got leaked. I have a huge pile of shame and I want to add 3 of those boxes to it. Trash Boat, if they did the model subscription thing they have now for orcs, I'd be down. Oh yeah, like, what's it called? Conquest?
Models and Memories Weekly? I don't know.
No, the magazine thing where you get a great magazine and then they also throw in a couple of minis.
God, I don't remember. Warhammer.
Isn't it called Conquest?
I don't.
Conscription?
I don't remember what it's called.
Trash boat, pump for them new monopose boys. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
As I have seen on the internet, they are being called the monopose boys, which I think is interesting. We technically haven't seen them yet, but yeah, they're probably not going to have that ball joint in the belly.
I hope not. It's dumb.
But you know, I've seen so many secondhand orcs, and people always they follow the Games Workshop instructions, so they glue the feet to the base, and then they glue the torso to the legs. And you don't know that orcs' posture is so bad, and so everyone makes their orcs leaning forward a ton. Because that feels more natural before you put on the arms and head.
Yeah.
And then you can't buy secondhand orcs.
Yep.
Oh yeah, because that ball joint, so much glue fits in that ball joint.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Too much glue. 5-string Connor. My current scam is hoping my friends who complain about having to play with gray Indominus Necrons will paint them for me. Fingies crossed. I hope that happens for you. Trash boat. I only have 60 plus boys right now, so I'm gonna have to. So I'm gonna get like 6 boxes.
Nice.
Yeah. Exactly.
I can't wait to see the sprues and see how they compare.
Oh yeah.
Trash boat. The boys that look like they are walking look good, leaning forward with a shooter. Like they're charging and firing. It's true. I love how the Luda like tucks right under their chin, because their heads stick out of the middle of their chests.
Yeah, they make sense.
Orc boys, orc boys. I have built a lot of orc boys. I remember watching. I was trying to do an orc army way back in the day, and I think I ended up stripping them. But I remember I watched the entirety of House MD on Netflix while painting my boys.
Wow. Isn't that a lot?
Oh yeah. I mean, it was 30 boys. I remember I painted
10
them.
Letters.
I painted them
What about
dark
the gray
green.
boys?
No, they were regular old boys. I painted them dark green, dark
Oh,
red,
I
and
remember them.
like dark brown.
I remember those. 10 Letters. If Warhammer Plus came with all the rules or came at a reasonable price, like $20-ish for a year like Nintendo Online, I'd definitely be on board with it. Well, I have a feeling that it will not be 20-ish bucks a year.
Yeah, it's probably going to be a monthly subscription, and it'll probably not have anything to do with the rules, if I had to guess.
Yeah. Because what I was hoping, I don't know, I guess we'll figure it out tomorrow. I guess we should place our bets on what the hell it's going to be.
Yeah.
I think they said and more. There's
And
gonna be
the
more.
rest.
And the rest. So I'm going to guess that they're going to talk about the animations. I think that they're going to give a release date. And I bet models. That's what I bet happens. That's the and the rest. is
Yeah,
exclusive
probably.
models.
But it's not going to be cheap for exclusive models.
Nah. Maybe it's money off of exclusive models.
Ah, okay.
Or maybe you still have to buy them, but you get access to buying them.
Eric's Hobby Workshop. Sometimes I pick up a model and instantly reminds me of what I was watching or listening to while painting it. Anyone else? Oh yeah, 100%. I get that for sure. And speaking of remembering what I was doing when I was painting it, look at the time, folks.
Oh, yeah. It's a little over 10. All right. We had a video yesterday. We have a big old video out tomorrow at 5 a.m., mind you. So, you know, stay up the whole night for that video to come out. And we'll be back with another live stream at 9 p.m. tomorrow, Central Time.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
End.